MJ could have signed with the Lakers and teamed up with Shaq and Kobe. And there were also some other moves that could have happened that would have changed NBA history. So we're going to go over some of those in today's video. Let's start it off with the MJ Lakers simulation. Phil Jackson was the coach of the year as we won 63 games on the season, and Mike was really good considering he just turned 40 years old. And Kobe, of course, he was hooping. You're talking about prime Kobe and prime Shaq. Of course, they were doing their thing. In round number 1, we're going to be taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have Kevin Garnett, but we're not really scared of anybody else on that team. That's an easy gentleman's sweep. Round 2, we got the Dallas Mavericks. This is kind of a similar situation. We're not scared of the guy who stole Kobe's MVPs. We're a little bit scared of Dirk, but we'll get over it. We'll go ahead and win this series, right? Let's just lock in. We're up 2-1. We're up 3-1. And just like that, we're in the conference finals. Now we've got the San Antonio Spurs. Now they've got Tim Duncan, Tony Parker. They've got some solid role players around Tim. So we'll see how this one goes. We're going to take game 1 and game 2 and game 3. Okay, this might have just been the easiest series yet. We get out of there in a sweep. And in the NBA Finals, we're taking on the Charlotte Hornets. Yeah, bro, we're good. Let's go ahead and get this NBA. Okay, they'll take game 1. Series is tied up at 1 apiece. They'll take game 3. Nah, bro. If we lose to the... Bro, no. Yeah, okay, we take a game. This game sucks. No way we just lost to Baron Davis. We'll run it back one more season. I'm going to give each of these simulations 2 seasons each just to see how the guys can do. Give them multiple chances to win an NBA championship. And this year was another good year. Although the San Antonio Spurs were the first seed this season while we were second, we got the Sacramento Kings in the first round. They're the 7th seed. We're the 2nd seed, but they're giving us some trouble. The series is all tied up at 2 apiece. We will go ahead and get out of there in 6. In round number 2, we're taking on the Phoenix Suns. They've got an old Penny Hardaway. They've got Stephon Marbury. Not too great of a team. It looks like we're going to get out of there in a gentleman's sweep. And we don't even have to take on San Antonio, which is great. Now, we do have to take on the Rockets, who have like Yao Ming, Steve Francis. Definitely a solid duo there, but the players around them just aren't that good. We're going to take the first 2 games. They take a game. We're going to get a 3-1 lead, and it looks like we're going to be right back in the NBA. Okay, they'll take one more. Come on, man. Yeah, there we go. We're in the NBA Finals. We won in 6 against them, and we will advance. Now we're taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. They have Ray Allen, a solid team, but definitely a winnable series. Bucks will take game 1 and game 2, where we finally take a game. We really just lost to Ray Allen. Now we're going to move on to the Warriors simulation. Golden State was trying to sign LeBron in 2014, and imagine if they had done it. This team would have been unstoppable because in 2015, Steph won an MVP. You see here, he does the same thing. We're starting the sim from the 14-15 season. He goes ahead, gets his MVP. Steve Kerr wins the Coach of the Year. I mean, you have one of the best shooters of all time with arguably the best player of all time. I'm not here for the GOAT debates. Actually, I am. Yeah, I'll say it. I think LeBron's the GOAT. Sorry, Jordan fans. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Round number 1, we got the Memphis Grizzlies. They're the 8th seed. This should be a pretty easy series. We're going to go ahead and win in a gentleman's sweep. Round 2, we have the New Orleans Pelicans. They have Anthony Davis and Drew Holiday along with Eric Gordon. Not a bad team, but we should be able to beat them, right? Yeah. Okay, we'll go ahead and beat them in 6. Now we have the San Antonio Spurs. Kawhi Leonard, back in this time, he was ridiculous, man. I mean, of course, he's still great now, but he played more back in this era of basketball. Series is 2-1. We're up 3-1, and we'll go ahead and get out of there in 5. In the NBA Finals, we have the Miami Heat. I mean, I guess, man, if we lose to Hassan Whiteside and Luol Deng, might as well relocate the franchise to Alaska. Game number 1 goes to us. Game 2 goes to us. We're up 3-0, and that's going to be an easy chip. Steph Curry gets the finals MVP, and we pretty much have the same roster for season number 2, so we should be fine. Steph's taking home another MVP award, and we absolutely dominated the league this season, winning 74 games. That's right, we made history. Bron and Curry were on the All-NBA first team, and this was the year that the Warriors went 73-9 in real life. we're taking on the Lakers, who have like young D'Lo, Jordan Clarkson, Julius Randle. This team is trash, and for some reason we're tied 2-2. We just made history going 74-8, and we can't take down D'Angelo Russell. Yeah, let's go ahead and get out of there. Round 2, we got the Utah Jazz. I don't even want to look at their team. I know we're gonna win. And in the conference finals, we got the Clippers. We know we're gonna win again. The Chicago Bulls, Jimmy Butler, Derrick Rose, Pau Gasol, Joakim Noah. This would be a cool team, but I mean, you see the roster we have. This should definitely be an NBA Finals win for your Golden State Warriors. Hey man, credit to the Bulls though. They took us to 6 games. That's not too shabby, but Steph's gonna take home another championship. Our next what if is, what if Tim Duncan went to the Magic? Apparently the Magic didn't want Tim Duncan's family riding on the team plane, so they missed out on a guy who was one of the best players in the league in the early 2000s. Imagine a prime T-Mac alongside Tim Duncan. That duo would have been absolutely ridiculous, and you're seeing it right here in the simulation. They were really good. Our round 1 opponent is going to be Allen Iverson and the Philadelphia 76ers. If AI can carry the Sixers to this dub, credit to him. He made it competitive. We went 6, but we were able to get out of there. Round 2, we have the Milwaukee Bucks. We saw Ray Allen take down MJ, Kobe, and Shaq. So maybe he can just take us down too. The series is tied up at 2 apiece. We're going to take a 3-2 lead, and we'll get out of there in 6. Conference Finals, Toronto Raptors. So the Cousins are going to battle in this one. Vince Carter taking on Tracy McGrady. We're up 2-0 in the series. We're up 3-0, and yeah, that's going to be easy. Now we have the Golden State Warriors. This Warriors team is absolutely trash. I have no idea how they made it. Gilbert Arenas is ridiculous in the sim, so maybe that's why, but yeah, we should have no trouble beating them. That's going to be an easy sweep. Tim Duncan's Finals MVP. Year 2, we were the number 1 seed once again. We went ahead, we cooked the Bulls in round 1, cooked the Heat in round 2. In the conference finals, we had the Sixers, and they were giving us problems. We went 7 games with Philadelphia, and credit to AI, because he's just carrying. But we're going to go ahead and get to this game 7, where we'd actually finally get a close game that we could hop into. AI going to walk back into a 3 and miss it. The Sixers will get the rebound and miss the layup. All right, we are going to need to make a comeback here. We're down by 4 points. Earl Boykins has the ball, finds an open Mike Miller, who knocks it down. There we go. That's exactly what we needed. Mike Miller with a big 3-pointer there to make it a 1-point game. Allen Iverson, oh my goodness, he's just trying to take every shot, and I don't blame him. Who's he going to pass it to? Derek Coleman? Mike Miller has the ball, gives it to Earl Boykins. Earl Boykins back out to Miller, same spot, knocked down. Oh my goodness, he's cooking. Cash money Mike hits the 3, and now we are up by 2 points here. Philadelphia has it, wide open shooter. What are we doing? Come on, lock in. How come everybody's just hitting shots from that exact same spot? We got to get a bucket here now. We're down by a point. Tracy McGrady down to, somebody. I don't know who that is. But he went ahead and he finished the layup. And, bro, can we play defense? What are y'all doing? Oh, my goodness. We're blowing the game. We got one last chance. T-Mac has it. Come on, T-Mac. Show me something. Earl Boykins. Earl Boykins is taking the shot over T-Mac. This is how we're going to lose. Oh, my goodness. They have so many bald players. This would have been a perfect spot for a keeps ad. Bro, we got cooked. I don't even know what happened there. We blew it. Mike Miller, though, oh my goodness, he had ice water in his veins. Now it's time to move on to our next what if. What if Giannis and Curry teamed up? I remember there were some rumors surrounding this a couple years ago. We're going to start off our sim in the 2021-22 season. This is the year that the Warriors ended up winning the chip in real life anyway, so we'll see if they can do it again. Round number 1, they're taking on the Denver Nuggets. This is going to be an easy sweep. Round 2, we have the Dallas Mavericks. That's going to again be a sweep. And in the conference finals, we're taking on the Utah Jazz. They've got Rudy, they've got Donovan. You all know these Utah Jazz teams. They kind of kept the same guys for quite some time. They're going to take game 1. Series is tied up at 1 apiece. Bro, if we lose to the Utah Jazz with Giannis and Curry, we're really going to lose to the Jazz when we have Giannis and Curry. We'll try to make this 3-1 comeback here. We're down by 5 points. Not exactly the spot you'd want to be in, and that's not exactly the shot you want to take. I know you're Steph Curry, but that's a wild shot. Giannis is going to get the steal. He's just trying to get a backcourt violation. You see how he's standing on the line just barely? Anyway, Steph Curry has it. Come on, let's go ahead and make a play. There you go. Draymond setting the screen. Curry down the lane, and Rudy Gobert's going to foul. All right, Steph at the free throw line. First one is cash money. Steph Curry about to take his second free throw. You're really missing free throw, Steph. You're supposed to be like one of the greatest free throw shooters ever, and you missed. All right, now the Jazz, they could really put us in a tough spot with a bucket here. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, they were not getting any type of buckets there. Jordan Poole has it. Mr. Baddies passes it over to Steph Curry. Steph Curry, yeah, that's just a bad shot. Shout out Paul George. Bogdanovich going to swing it to Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson spin move. He's going to try and get into the lane. That's a bad shot too. Shout out Paul George again. Rudy Gobert, though, gets the offensive rebound and dunks it home. Carlos Boozer, absolutely ecstatic to see that dunk go through for Mr. Gobert. Now Steph Curry has it. Curry, if you take another garbage shot, I swear, Steph, come on. You're known for shooting. Rudy! He just sent that into the stands, and then Clay. Oh my. Bro. GG. Bro, what just happened? Rudy just spiked that, bro. You let Rudy Gobert do that to you? Yeah, man. We didn't deserve to win. We lost. Giannis, 13 points. Remember when Drake said, keep it a buck like Antetokounmpo? And you just dropped 13 points? All right, man. We got to go crazy in this final season because last year, losing to the Jazz, that was crazy. This has to be our revenge tour. Round number 1, we're going to be taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're the 6 seed. We're the 3 seed, so we should be favored here. It looks like, though, we ended up making some trades during the season. We picked up Nikola Vucevic. I mean, that's kind of a cool move, I guess. We traded Klay Thompson, not so cool anymore. And we traded Warriors legend Kevon Looney. What are we doing, man? Absolutely terrible moves by the front office. We're taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Mike Conley, the former Jazz player. The Jazz, of course, took us down last year. Now Conley's trying to beat us once again. We're up 3-2 against OKC. We're going to go 7 with the Thunder. I'll hop into the Simcast for Game 7 here. And unfortunately, we lost to the Oklahoma City Thunder. I guess Mike Conley was just going to take us down every single year. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Trying to hit 15K before 2K24. Have a great day. See y'all in the next one. Peace.